I'm Cheryl London. I'm a medical oncologist at Tufts University, and I'm also the Associate Dean for Research and Graduate Education, and I run our clinical trials program.
I'm Sandra Bechtel. I'm also a medical oncologist. I'm an associate professor at the University of Florida.
And I'm Nick Rancilio. I am a radiation oncologist and I'm an assistant professor at Virginia Tech.
Hi, I'm Keiko Murakami. I'm radiation and medical oncologist. I'm a faculty member of medical oncology at Virginia Tech now.
Okay. So part of the goal of this meeting today is for everybody to learn a little bit more about the drug, but also for us to help design a path forward for approval of use of this drug in the United States. And so first, we're going to hear from Dr. Sahara, who got his degree from Azabu University School of Veterinary Medicine, and then got a master's degree, and then a Ph.D. So has lots of education, and is a visiting scholar now or was a visiting scholar, sorry, in the Division of Immunology at UC Berkeley. And is now moved all the way up to the Dean of Azabu University, Graduate School of Veterinary Medicine. So you want to go to the next slide? And he
yes.
He can start his presentation?
Yeah.
Okay. He can start his presentation. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you for let's start my token. Also, I'm Hiroeki Sahara from Azabu University. Thank you for giving me this opportunity to make a presentation. Today, I would like to talk about the background of the discovery of SQAP and SQAP and its basic characteristics. I'm not a veterinary clinician, so I would like to leave it to Dr. Nakayama for clinical research in actual radiation therapy. In my previous job, I worked at the Marine Biomedical Institute, Sapporo Medical University. This slide is Risuri Island, which is a further north of Hokkaido, which is located in the north of Japan. Next. Thank you. The institute was to search for a lead compound for pharmaceutical from marine organisms. And my mission was to find an anti-cancer drug in sea urchin. This slide shows in testing a local Risuri Island. This gonad gland can be eaten raw and it's often used in sushi. And right field, so we used not this part. We used the intestine, which is a part of that throw away. So through various bioassay, I found that the one with tumor cell killing activity was a kind of glycolipid and succeed in the extracted SQMZ. SQMZ is a sulfokinobossyl monoacylglyceride using the biochemical method. It took me 5 years to get there from 1991 to 96. SQMZ was initially discovered as an anti-cancer drug with angiogenesis inhibiting effect. After that, a radiation sensitizing effect was observed. Upper side, using okay? Using a mouse model, we found that SQMZ had an anti-tumor effect and found that this effect was inhibitory effect on tumor angiogenesis. These are right here. These are immunohistochemical studies. Upper figure is a control section. Green is a tumor vessel. In contrast, lower is SQMT treated tumor. You can see a degree of tumor vessel. So we think about a reason for growth inhibitory effect responsible for inhibiting formation of tumor vessel. After that, we found that sensitivity in radiation combination therapy in human esophagus cancer translated into a nude mouse. Please looking at right panel, down side. Basically, RT was 4 gray per day for 5 days. Due to a low radiation, anti-tumor effect have not seen. Figure D. And 1 microgram per kilogram SQMZ administered mouse. Due to a low dose, also anti-tumor effect have not seen. Circle symbol in figure D. However, when the combination treatment RT and SQMZ symbol are open circle, you can see a significant suppressed tumor growth. So we found out SQMZ have a great sensitivity in the radiation. So anti-tumor effect of SQMZ differ depending on the carcinoma, and it's effective for adenocarcinoma, but not particularly so squamous epithelial cancer. So, however, since there is no difference in radiation sensitizing effect due to a carcinoma, SQMZ was developed as a radiosensitizer. Why is radiation sensitized? Before that, SQMZ has a poor binding stability of fatty acid in the glycerol, which make it inconvenient as a drug. Therefore, Dr. Sugawara and Comparative succeeded in the synthesizing the derivative compound SQAP. SQAP was used in the subsequent experiments, including the clinical trial. So do SQMZ or SQAP reach the inside of the tumor in the first place? So first, we measure the pharmacokinetics of SQAP. At first, we synthesize carbon-14 SQAP containing radioactivity isotope. This radioactive SQAP quickly become SQP, in which fatty acid are removed in vivo. So this figure is a mass spectral data that actually detected SQAP and SQP in the body, and thus measured the pharmacokinetics of SQAP. So intravenously administered SQAP is rapidly decomposed into SQP. Red letter mean SQP. Detect in the liver within 5 minutes after administration, left side. and detect in the bladder and the liver 1 hour after administration. This suggested that it had already been decomposed as the excreted 1 hour after administration. Down there. On the other hand, undegraded SQAP has been detected in the tumor site for up to 4 hours. Especially the maximal peak is 1 hour after administration. The number in the blue indicates that the SQAP is undecomposed. It is considered that SQAP is retained in the tumor. This is thought to be the slow circulation of SQAP within the tumor due to a fragility of tumor blood vessel. The schema of pharmacokinetics of SQAP, right? So what is happened in the tumor when SQAP is given? To find out, we measured the blood oxygen level inside the tumor. EPR, oxygen imaging, and MRI were used to measure blood oxygen level in the tumor after SQAP administration. So at 30 minutes after SQAP administration, the blood oxygen concentration in tumor increased, but it returned after 1 hour, 60 minutes. It was shown that the blood oxygen concentration increased when SQAP actually reached the tumor. Although it was slightly different from the time due to the previous pharmacokinetics. So this is an idea about the radiation sensitized effect of SQAP. Sorry. This is an idea about the radiation sensitized effect of SQAP. Administration of SQAP increased blood oxygen level in the tumor in 30 minutes. When radiation is given there, loss is generated from sufficient oxygen in the tumor and damaging the cancer cells. Cancer tissue grows rapidly, and the growth, and the tumor blood vessels that form within are known to be fragile. As a result, the supply of oxygen is not in time, resulting in a hypoxia. Oxygen is required for the cytotoxic effect by radiation. Therefore, this effect reduces in the hypoxic region. Therefore, it is considered that the combined use of SQAP induce the development of loss inside the tumor and sensitize the effect of radiation. So in conclusion, the first SQAP has an anti-tumor effect by itself, and the effect is due to inhibition of tumor angiogenesis. Second, SQAP temporarily increases blood oxygen level in tumors. 3, radiation sensitivity is improved by SQAP administration. Thank you. Next, Dr. Nakayama has a very beautiful and interesting report of more than 300 clinical cases. Thank you for attention.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.